Hi friends, one last topic for today. I like to batch out these videos. It's kind of nice because then I can just do 3 or 4 in a day and do our little homestead chat. So welcome to my homestead chat and thanks for stopping in. Please comment and like and follow, and I'd like to comment back if you have any questions. I see if I know the answer. If not, then we'll figure it out together. So, and if you think that there's a better way of doing something, please comment and let me know. I'm always wanting to learn, so that's great. So I wanted to talk a little bit today about gluten-free cooking. Sourdough is great, but my body does not even like to do the sourdough, because a lot of people are going to say, oh, you should do sourdough. I've done sourdough. I really tried it for quite some time and it did not work out for me, so that wasn't an option, even though I love the idea and I wish I could do it, believe me, because there's nothing like a good sourdough bread. I love wheat bread. I have a grinder. I love to grind my own wheat, but it did not work out. So I went back to a lot of my gluten-free ideas. But gluten-free cooking can be difficult, to say the least, because it is not the same. And some people are satisfied with how gluten-free turns out and how it tastes. But when you're a foodie, and I'm totally a foodie, and that's just what you do, is cook and cook from scratch, it's really a hard adjustment to go to gluten-free, because it's not the same and it's not going to taste the same. It's not as good. The textures are not right. So here's my my advice for you. Master a few things that are gluten-free if you have to be gluten-free. Master a few things and really hone in on getting that right. And it's probably not going to be bread, because bread that's an advanced thing for gluten-free. Let me tell you, they're just not the same, and I have yet to find anything. But we've been trying a biscuit recipe, and I finally found a biscuit recipe that I really like. And you can't really, if you didn't know that it was gluten-free, you probably wouldn't guess that it was, and it's really good. So I mastered that gluten-free biscuit recipe, and it's kind of a go-to in the house, that if I want something like that, I can make those biscuits. So this week I finally tackled, because I was really disappointed. It's like, oh, I want to make quiche, but I don't like a crustless quiche, so what am I going to do? And so I just put it off, because I was just kind of distraught over the fact that it was not going to taste as good, and it would be okay, but I wouldn't love it. So I have a recipe book, and it's called, I don't have the author's name, and I'll put it in the notes. It's gluten-free on a shoestring, I believe. I'll put the link in the notes, but it has some great recipes in it, and so I'm going through and trying those. The next one that I want to really work on is a cracker recipe, so I can actually feel like I can have a snack and make some fun dips and things, like a buffalo dip and have a cracker or something like that, because you really miss out on some snack stuff when you are really watching seed oils and things like that. So that would be my next one. But this pie crust recipe, I made a chicken pot pie the other night with this pie crust, and it was so good. I really like, it's flaky. It had a little bit of rise in it, so it was super flaky and chewy. It was a really good recipe. So now I'm craving pie. I want to make an apple pie. We don't have apples quite yet, from our neighbor who is an organic farmer, and we get our apples from. So as soon as we get those apples, I'm making an apple pie with that crust. So I'm going to make some quiche this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. But so my advice is really, when you're cooking gluten-free, master what it is you're making and then move on to something else, because I feel like you waste a lot when you're cooking gluten-free if it doesn't turn out good. You're like, oh, that you're trying a new recipe. It's a random recipe online, whatever. You try it, it wasn't great. You end up throwing half of it away. or you buy all these weird flours to try to make a gluten-free mix, and then you end up not using them. So I feel like it gets kind of expensive, kind of frustrating, and it's kind of hard to stick to. So master one thing at a time. Find a good book, and I'll link the one that I found, and you can try it, or she may have some recipes online that you can look at too. So rather than buying the book, if you want to try a few recipes before you buy the book, I highly recommend it. And it's hard. I know it's hard, and so I hope you can find something that you like, and not be frustrated with the fact that you have to be gluten-free. So good luck to you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.